So in the middle of the Prince Wales pub, we're having this conversation loudly. The lads are pretty rowdy and our dancing is ugly, it doesn't matter, we're having fun. I just turned 28 and I haven't paid for a pint all night. People are representing from various walks of my life. It's a vibe. But at the back of my mind we know there's an election going on. At the back of our mind we know there's an election going wrong. Or technically going further to the right than it's probably ever gone. A couple of mates left to the smoking area and the exit polls start to roll. Ben comes back and says this is fucked up. He wants to move to Scandinavia, to countries where the populations care about a prime minister's bad behaviour, I think, for a bit. Little England is a sinking ship, and we built our own iceberg that we purposefully hit. What a titanic success we have made of this mess. It's natural to start looking for the lifeboats in times of distress. But what about those left in the water? These next 4 years is going to be a rising tide. Climate emergency and siren cries of money, money, money. The vulnerable are drowning already and more will go under. So we can't just jump ship. We've got to fight. Be each other's life raft. We've got to support one another because the government won't. We owe it to our kids not to give up the hope. I want to look in my daughter's eyes and say that I did try. And I did what I could to try keep others afloat. Even though I'm a struggling teacher in debt and I'm flat broke, we got to fight. For the nurses, for the carers, the refugees and the poor, for the old, for the homeless, for the hungry, for the cold, for the minorities in face of brutal majorities, it's on us. I want to say this to Ben in his moment of despair, but I won't need to. He's the kind of bloke who'll revolutionise and organise, and the same can be said for all the guys who have a voice that's not heard, but we owe it to the more marginalised to try. Use these words like emergency lighting, guiding the way out of disaster. We gotta try. We gotta keep faith, because on history's side, we will be the ones in the right, and those who fought for the sake of others. The water is rising, and right now we need to hold our collective breath with the collective lungs in our collective chest and believe that one day we will resurface from this water for what else is left. Peace.